Want to learn more about angels and crystals within the resonance of connecting to Mother Earth and grounding to the elements? My name is Buddha May, and on Saturday, July 26th, from 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., I am offering a really special event, and this is where I guide you through honoring the stones and meditating with them. And this week we are getting into Celestite, tapping into our intuition, our angels and guides, allowing divine guidance to merge with us so that all of our actions will be aligned with divine will for our soul's mission and our purpose to be in beauty, love, and harmony. And connecting with Celestite, you will each get to select one of your own. And remember, there are beings within inside of these stones. So speaking to them, we will learn how to incorporate all of our vocal abilities of toning and speaking everything into existence with this divine stone. And so I have prepared for you a beautiful Celestite crystal mandala charging station. And so your crystal angel will be awakened within each of your own cards with this glossy material, and there is an affirmation here. It says, I invite peace and trust and divine guidance into my vessel. I am safe, seen, and supported. Indeed, I am, Celestite. And this is digitally designed by me. My digital business card is also here. You may place your thumb on the Celestite here alongside the QR code and merge with the angels, as you pay attention to the divine encoded messages when the stone merges with this beautiful card. You will receive intuitive guidance. And so I also have prepared for us a beautiful PowerPoint. I am sharing divine wisdom, knowledge, sacred practices, and rituals to incorporate into your life when you build a relationship with Celestite. And so we will begin with attuning ourselves to the divine presence of the angel being within each crystal. I will share with you the larger geode of here so you may see this magic with the Celestite, and affirming that we are the vessel, the voice, and the vision. And all of these cards that I'm preparing in this slideshow are available to be printed as a crystal book. And so we can donate in the comments. Let me know how you're feeling about all of these. And I'd love to print these out so I can have this as a book to support you on your crystal journey. And so we have the index, and we're talking about the vibration of Celestite. It's soft, angelic, high frequency, connecting our chakras to the throat, to the third eye, and to the crown. Yes, and so this is an air element. Connecting to your angels, singing with Celestite, clear communication, divine downloads, dream work, inner peace, a calm nervous system, and angelic guidance and celestial attunement. Ooh, that is delightful. And so with these stones, they are alive. Oh my goodness, there is a being within each and every vibrational element that is created here on this earth. And each stone has its own guide. They hold memory, frequency, and intention. And when you care for them, you care for your own healing, because they awaken what is already within you. Crystals! And here's the Celestite. And so crystals are solid mineral forms with a structured intentional lattice. Ooh, so inside they're already building up all these little pockets of channels and expanding their awareness and their intentions outwards. And so with this, crystals resonate at a constant frequency, and this frequency resonates with the human frequency. It entrains us to vibrate alongside this stone and awakens the vibration that our bodies already have access to. And so this is a great energy conductor, and it attunes us to our physical spaces, our personal spaces, cleansing, clearing, and amplifying the space within and throughout. And so there are 7 energy centers that are within the body, and there are chakras beyond, above, below, and your auric field and plasma bodies, celestial bodies, and beyond, emanating throughout your body. And so with the Celestite, we mentioned that it connects to your throat chakra, your third eye, and your crown, attuning you to the divine angelic awareness of mental clarity, so that you may speak your truth confidently, clearly, and within the beauty way. Buddha May translates to beautiful, enlightened one, beautiful Buddha. And so this stone reminds you to appreciate the beautiful life that we live, the vessel that we honor, finding the beauty in everything, and even allowing our speech to harmonize with vibrations of the inner self, once entrained with Celestite. And so I highly recommend incorporating the Crystal Angel Mandala card and grounding that into this specific frequency, okay? This is a great stone of divine connection to your presence, angelic inner serenity. And there's Angel Merkaba, the Celestite around here, and another flower of life mandala that is present. And so radiating light, and with the glossy paper you will be able to reflect specific light and entrain the stone even more when the sun hits it. But I must say, with Celestite, please have minimal sun exposure. You can put it in the sun for a little bit, but I highly recommend to charge it in the moonlight or with sage, palo santo, smoke, or sound you want to sing and speak to it and program it to your intention. And so with Celestite, it will be a wonderful meditation guide. So as I was saying, with the chakras, we will harmonize from our root chakra, base of the spine, where our pelvis sits on Pachamama, Mother Earth, grounding and rooting us and emanating this red light. Raising up into our sacral chakras, emanating this orange light, divinity, sensuality, our creation, our womb space, our divine vessel of light, of orange light emanating from below the navel, below our belly button. And with every breath, we send out a vibration of creation, and sending that energy up into our solar plexus, the central sun, letting that radiate all throughout our bodies. And this is our will, our power, our expression, our soul's truth. Radiating this golden yellow light of divine attunement, moving up into our heart and our higher heart. This green and pink light emanating from within our body, our back, our chest opening, feeling our wings expanding to love. Sharing that, receiving that reciprocity, and allowing that cycle to move all the way up and spiral into the throat. Within the throat, we have the temple of our truth. We are our creative decree, expression, and allowing that water to overflow from our temple gates of our throat, so that we may usher in the currents intentionally and directed to its divine mission. And so we move up into our third eye, between the brows or the forehead, just this whole entire frontal lobe and back. We are experiencing this divine attunement to the inner wisdom, the inner self, the inner I am that I am. And allowing that energy to see through into the divine light that is our crown that we wear on the top of our heads, and opening that energy channel to receive a pillar of pure white light to anchor all the way down back into the root chakra of the red light, emanating into our earth star chakra below our feet and into the inner earth. And now that our bodies are attuned to all of those energy centers, radiating that pillar of pure white light, we will continue on to checking into the chakras and asking ourselves how we're feeling in each energy center. Now I invite you to do this at your own pace, at your own time, maybe even pausing after I share this, and then returning back when you feel ready. With the energy centers, you want to tune into each color of the rainbow, asking yourself and just opening yourself to receive the answer from higher guidance. And so, starting at the crown chakra, do I feel spiritually connected and aligned with my higher self? Third eye, am I listening to my intuition and seeing things with clarity? Am I speaking my truth clearly with kindness in my throat chakra? Am I open to giving and receiving love with ease in my heart chakra? Do I believe in myself and confidently express my personal power in my solar plexus chakra? Am I allowing myself to feel joy, pleasure, and creativity in my sacral chakra? Do I feel safe, grounded, and supported in my life in my root chakra? Enjoy. And opening that space, welcome back. This is going to be a great source for your crystal journey and reference. You may always come back to this video. And so crystal resonance, when you are attuning yourself, shopping for stones, if you're in New York City or if you're in Tulum, I recommend Crystal's Garden, NYC Crystal Gardens Tulum. All of their crystals are naturally sourced, and they embed each of the stones with divine mantras, and they sage it consistently and really allow the feng shui of the divine to hold space for such a sacred temple. And so all of the stones that you are receiving today have been hand selected intuitively by myself with the divine guidance to share this medicine with you. And so you may also enter into a Sentia Healing Center to get these stones tachionized. And with tachyon, 0-point frequency of divine source, allowing that prism to be activated and anchored within the stone, it will amplify its properties and divine connection to the Pleiades star system. Okay, the Pleiades 7 sisters, they're dancing your way to you. The Pleiades, they are a loving blue light of beings that are here to assist humanity on the divine frequency of awakening to the unity consciousness and loving source of oneness. And so with the Celestite, the inner angel of the Pleiades, they are here to guide and attune you on your soul's path to further amplify your soul's mission. And so the Book of Stones, reading books, if you're interested in that, all of the wisdom I share for reference. I love reading the Book of Stones by Robert Simmons and his partner, Judith, and then the Crystal Bible by Judy. Lots of pictures, it's less wordy, it's going to be a really great space for you to quickly receive and absorb the crystal information intentions. And so the Crystal Witch is a great book if you want to put crystal alchemy into practice, into intention and ritual. This is great ceremony, great rituals and spells for you to evoke, and instruction manuals of working with crystal magic. And so the next is stone medicine. If you really want to get into how its physical properties beyond metaphysical, I recommend looking into Chinese medicine. This is a book called Stone Medicine. It's a Chinese medical guide to healing gems and minerals by Leslie Franks. And this is going to be a really great for you if you're working with crystal body gridding and really attuning energy centers to the energy of the stone. And so I am so delighted to share this beautiful crystal meditation and sound bath with you on Saturday. And just reminding ourselves, what is the intention that we set when we anchor into the place of Om? We may ask any question, any guidance, and allowing ourselves to soften and release into that vibration and open the inner home. Om Mani Padme Hum. Praising to the jewel within the lotus that is you. And so I will be guiding us into a loving ceremony. And so I invite peace, trust, and divine guidance into our vessels, and we feel safe, seen, and supported. I affirm, I affirm, I affirm. Taking a sip of water. Delightful, delightful. And Celestite enters your life as a soft yet powerful guide here to support your emotional healing, awaken your inner vision, and connect you to divine frequencies of peace and protection. Incorporate this specific manual that I will link for you. May always attune yourself back to this. Incorporate as you build your own relationship with the stone. Welcome to your crystal angel! You are allowed to slow down, you are allowed to soften, and you are allowed to live life beautifully. Look at how it's sparkly. Beautiful geode. And so, this is an activation ritual that we will do together. We will set our intention, we will place our stones onto our bodies, and we will light a candle and we will set our intention, because the Leo new moon portal is open for us to live passionately, beautifully, and trustfully, in tune with divine faith, knowing that we are not alone when we come home. And so we will allow our bodies to close with gratitude as we continue our journey with these stones. I'm so honored and grateful to offer this crystal resonance course in person and online for you to receive this divine wisdom. From the crystal girl to you, I'll see you very soon. Let's all attune. Om Mani Padme Hum.